staying focused. What have you been up to? What's new? Hi guys. It's been quite a while. There's been a personal there's been like a personal cleansing that's happened. I'm at the end of a cold and a little bit nasal, so forgive me if I sound a little muted. But I'm getting that there was some sort of cleansing or purging or releasing, a washing away. Literally, like maybe even actually like washing things. You could be in the middle of laundry or doing the dishes or cleaning the bathtub or something of that nature, but there's this cleansing away energy, and it's with this new like cleanliness or clarity or refreshment. I don't know. I'm also getting to drink water if you need to drink water. PSA, and I'm going to be drinking some water for a moment, so forgive me here. But that extra, it could be as literal as extra hydration gives you more mental clarity and allows you to focus better. But there's something about whatever was cleansed away is helping you to see better. It's helping you to see a bigger picture vision. You're having a really big picture vision right now. Or you're just really focused in on seeing new details around something. And I think that this is in a way some sort of like there's pleasure behind this. This isn't like you're seeing the details and now it's not something that you want to see. It's something that you are very, very excited about, seeing this level of depth, of detail, seeing the infrastructure growing. So what's going on? Distant thunder. But you're up in that tower. You have a bird's eye view. You're able to see things from more of an aerial perspective than before. This could be in a meditative state. This could be in the astral realm. There are a bunch of different ways that this could apply to you. So take this how it resonates. Leave it if it's not your message. It's not your message. Don't make it fit. My name's Vanessa. Hi, welcome if you're new. Welcome if you're returning. I've been on a pilgrimage. Actually, I've been back in Washington for a week. I've been back in Washington for 2 weeks now, but I've been sick. Okay. Anyway, hi, welcome. Sometimes they're just little tangents that possibly could come back around. Also, maybe if you've come down with one of those weird, like, summertime sicknesses, or if you're in the south hemisphere and it's wintertime and you're sick right now, extra water, extra fluids, because what's being purged out and released and cleansed out of you right now is going to allow you to have a lot more clarity and a lot stronger of an ability to focus. Whew. But distant thunder. So I'm also getting that there's some strategy. You're being quiet about what it is that you've been cleansing. You've been quiet around what it is that you're focusing on. Because it might stir up a little bit of noise that you're not like, it could stir up a little bit of a storm. You're not really, not trying to stir up storms right now, but you're aware that it's in the air. There might be some things going on that haven't been spoken about that you could clarify. So clearing the air, all this clearing energy. And so anything that also might have been adding a little bit more drama or chaos or noise to your life, whether you're aware of it or maybe it was off in the distance somewhere and you weren't that aware of it, similar to this storm cloud. things are being cleared up right now. I think that today Mercury is going direct. I've been on such a crazy cool adventure. Did not see it coming, and I've just been I've been not on top of talking about Mercury retrograde, but we're at the very end of it currently as I am speaking. If you're seeing this video in real time, otherwise it's a timeless message, so don't worry about it if it's not Mercury retrograde right now. I know we're at the end of it. I think today is the 13th of July. Today, I'm pretty sure is the date I wrote down months ago that it ends. I haven't looked. I haven't tuned in because I've been receiving the most blessed, beautiful sides of Mercury retrograde throughout since it went retrograde in June 26th of 2026. So there's something in there for you too. If, look at what house in your chart this retrograde through Cancer has been going through, because Mercury is in Cancer right now. So there's a lot of communication around heart activation or old things in the heart space that weren't expressed or weren't able to be expressed. They can be coming up right now. They could have been coming up for the past few weeks. And it's an opportunity to clear the air if need be. So I don't know, have there also been reunions recently with people, maybe old love interests that have come in? Because that can happen for sure. Okay, let's get one more of these cards. Spirit, please just give me some background info for the collective. Thank you. Okay, we got two more. We've got embracing enthusiasm and ascending the mountain. Coming from distant thunder. I like that. The very end of it, you know. No matter what, I think all of us in the collective, a lot of us in the collective have been going through our own various stages of chaos. This isn't working. The storm over here. How can I rethink things? How can I redo things? How can I take back more control in my life? Take back more responsibility? And so with that, and because we started off with focus energy, and that it looks like you are very focused right now on what you're doing, and that you're probably pretty quiet about it, and it seems like that's the right move. It's also bringing you a lot of joy and, what is this, enthusiasm? Look at this. Embracing enthusiasm. I don't know if you're seeing more butterflies. We've certainly been seeing a lot more butterflies. I have a flower garden right down here behind me, and my flowers are starting to open up, and they're a red blend, so butterflies have been coming in. The butterfly bush has just started going off in the yard, and it has these incredible, beautiful, deep purple flowers. The hydrangeas are going off. Middle of summer right now up in the northern hemisphere. I'm in Washington State. I've got some beautiful dahlias. Maybe I'll take you guys just for a little walk sometime in the yard if you would like to do that. We don't have to. Okay. And then ascending the mountain. Keep going forward. You're really focused. You know the direction that you're going in. It feels like whatever you've been up to recently over the past few months, it's working. I want to get a little bit of an animal energy with this. I'm going to pull 3 different ones, so not all of these might apply to you, take whatever does, leave the rest behind for someone else, but all three might also apply. So let's just see here. Supporting messages, please, for the collective that's tuning in to this message. Thank you for using these animal cards. Peacock. Let yourself stand out and be noticed. Okay. What else? Peacock also is a symbol connected to Hera or Juno. So I don't know if there's wedding planning or wedding celebrations happening, or if you're newly married. If that is for someone, then congrats. So staying focused, you could also be really focused on planning the wedding. Maybe you're clearing out old things that you don't need as you're moving into this next chapter of your life, whether it's a marriage or it's something else. But I'm getting this whole process of cleansing and clearing out old things that aren't needed in this next chapter, and that you're stepping into a new chapter that provides a whole new level of focus and attention and detail. But there's an enthusiastic feeling moving into this, and it's very grounded. It's very grounded and like honest. There's no time for playing games. There's no time for old like drama, because it's ascension. And it doesn't mean it's always going to be just like butterflies and daisies and rainbows. It means that it will be a climb. It can be hard. There will also be valleys, peaks and valleys, right? So I feel like you're going into this next chapter very grounded, enthusiastically, but like not delusionally. And for some of you, it is in partnership or a marriage, but not for everyone. For some people, this could also be literally like you just got out of a marriage and now you're feeling like really ready to get in shape and to flaunt, like to get back out there, right? So it applies differently. We've also got Panda. Immediately got like a cuddle. Pandas are cuddly, but I got like a cuddly kind of feel. Create a sacred space for yourself in your home and or place of work. And like some people, we're also going to pull life cards in a second, life path cards, so we can see, because for some of you, this new chapter involves more of a relationship shift, whatever this is that you're focusing on, that you're tending to. It has to do with moving into a new space, whether that's because you're getting married and you're moving into a new home together, you're getting out of a marriage and you're moving into your new place. Maybe you're getting into a brand new field of work and career orientation for yourself that's enabling you financial stability in a new way, and you're able to move somewhere else or upgrade your house in some way. But there's definitely a lot of like decoration, a lot of, it doesn't have to be that everything's luxurious, but there's a feeling of wanting beauty and comfort and a sacred, intentional space for yourself to become this most expressed version of self. So for some of you, this is like a relationship or a move, like a chapter in your life that's changing because of an environment shift or dynamic shift in that sense. And for some people, this is a whole new way of living and lifestyle because you're embracing being the lead of this, whatever it is. And for some of you, it feels more career oriented. For some of us. Okay, let's get one more animal. One last animal message, please. Thank you. Thank you. Feeling a little tired. Ooh, tiger. Definitely patterns, colors, tones, textures. It feels almost Venus and Jupiter like expansion of beauty, of wealth, of yes, pleasure, comfort. You're being called upon to provide leadership, so trust that you're capable of doing so. So again, this is also validating what I just said with if you're being the one stepping into the lead of whatever this is, and for some of you I think it's career. And again, these can all apply to your particular scenario, but they don't all have to apply. The bottom of the deck, we have Shark. Trust your instincts to discern the truth of the situation. And I think that's what this whole journey's kind of been about. This is where you've been, and through this you've been able to discern. Your level of discernment has grown significantly, as well as patience, maturity, foresight, hindsight. These are take it if it applies. Wisdom. Also with that poise, because it's easier to not take things personally. Do you feel that way? I feel that for you. And if you don't feel that way, I feel that coming for you. I feel it's something you're like working on. Okay. Life purpose. Deck. Yeah, I'm kind of getting a little bit tired here, so good first run since it's been a hot minute. Last time I sat here, Angry Nona came out. I thoroughly enjoyed that. I'm sorry if you hated it, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. And it was so nice to be in Southern California. It is really nice right now here in Washington, but my heart belongs in Southern California, Southern Coastal California. 3 weeks. I didn't expect any of it. It was cool. Environmentalist. But there is this shift in environment happening for you. Whether it's a new relationship, it's you stepping into some new chapter and a new home is in support of that, or a new office building or studio or like business building, or the new business is enabling you to upgrade your style, your home, your furniture, your appliances. There's some sort of beautiful like cornucopia. You have options. These like flew out. I'm taking them. I'm just 5 cards. Okay, I'm taking them. Options. Consider the career possibilities that are open to you. I think you have been. And if you have been thinking about this and you need some validation, this is like clear validation. You're really being called upon to provide leadership, so trust that you're capable of doing so. Let yourself stand out and be noticed. And with this, create a sacred space for yourself in your home and or your place of work, because you need that area of quiet, of restoration, of nourishment, because you're really stepping out into the world. Okay, we've got nutrition. You conduct healing work with your culinary services, both. Okay. So some of you could literally be like personal chefs. Some of you are just, maybe you're in a position where you're going to hire your own personal chef so that you can advance your own nutrition and free up time from cooking, whatever. And for some of you, you're just simply upping your level of nutrition. Love that. Obviously very supportive. Family in reverse though. There could be a family dynamic that you've been working through, that you've been fleshing out some of the old stories, the old patterns, the old habits, the old identities, old assumptions, maybe misunderstandings, miscommunications with family in the past, and this old stuff, this old storms getting flushed out are helping you to have more of a peaceful foundation for this new place that you're stepping into. That's for somebody. But also just new family life and why did I say livability? There's something about the environment around you. All of these things are connected and they're all supporting each other, and it feels like you are in this supportive toroidal field, or like positive upward cycle, or like a never-ending cornucopia that just keeps on delivering good things. It feels like you've gotten yourself into a position now where, what is that saying? When the tide rises, all ships rise? I butchered that. But it's an incredibly positive energy because of all of the hard work you've had to do, and a lot of it being very invisible and unrecognizable to others. But you've been doing this work for a while now, and it's almost like we're now in a position where the tides have turned, the wheel of fortune is moving in the right direction. Like, you're able to harvest from all of the seeds that you've been planting and tending to for years that maybe, honestly, it has gone unnoticed by others. So family, loving your family and friends is central to your life purpose. So teamwork, collaboration, getting out in nature with family can be a really good idea too. But practice, polish your skills by practicing regularly. That can apply to a musician, that could apply to your skills as a culinary person, practice getting out and spending time with family, practice noticing your options, practice embracing enthusiasm. I think that these are all things you're doing. Flowers. Working with flowers opens your heart and brings blessings to others through your life purpose. Simple as just getting out and smelling the flowers. Maybe drawing flowers for an afternoon if you're more artistic, or going to the market or wherever and buying some flowers to bring home in the house, or planning on getting some flower seeds that you can grow in the next blooming season. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I think that's a clear indication that this message has been received. You're in the harvest. You're in that time frame where you get to get the bouquet of flowers. You're not just in the seedling phase or the distant thunder phase. You're in the peacock phase. You're in the tiger phase. You're even in panda phase. Okay? Continue practicing, continue upping your nutrition, continue getting out in nature and spending time with your family and friends, and noticing the abundance around you because there's so many options. I'm really excited for you. If you want to drop in the comments below what is happening for you, if this is your message, go for it, claim it. You can like if you want, you can subscribe if you want, you don't have to if you don't want to. At some point in time, there will always be readings continuing to come out of this channel, just maybe not consistently. So for that, my apologies. But man, we've got some really good things coming down the pipeline. I feel inclined to just split the deck and see what it says on this. Dog. Your loyalty and faithfulness is misplaced by serving too many masters. Well, okay, calling me out right there, Spirit. Yeah. I'm definitely hyper focused right now on what I'm creating. This is a supplemental part of that. So the readings are going to continue to come. though they're not going to be regular at this period of time. So again, my apologies. All right. Tune in when you want to. You don't have to if you don't want to. Otherwise, I really hope that this finds you well, and continue flushing out that past stuff, because what you're focusing on is pure gold. Okay, sending you love. Goodbye.